Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
May the same microwave be used for both meat and milk. We all know that in general, the Jewish kosher kitchen must contain separation of appliances. We have different counters, sinks, ovens. Well, what about the microwave oven? Do you need to have two separate ones for milchik and fleishik? Why is there some ambiguity regarding this issue? Can one use it for milchiks and fleishiks under certain conditions? Or must it be kept completely separate and you need to purchase a milchik and fleishik microwave for meat and milk foods? So while by a regular oven we have rabbinical consensus based on clear rulings in the Shulchanaruch, in chapter 108 and later Poskim, that you must designate an oven for either milchiks or fleishik, and you can't cook milk and meat inside that oven even non-simultaneously, unless the oven is kashered in between. Regarding a microwave oven, there is some confusion. And the reason is as follows, as there is an essential difference between the form of cooking that takes place in a regular oven versus a microwave oven. In a regular oven, the heat is coming from the walls of the oven, either electric and even gas, that the gas is on the bottom, the flame is on the bottom, which is a regular form of cooking. It causes the vapor of the food to spread everywhere, and we have a halacha that zayah is like mamoshes, that the vapor of the food is like the actual food. So when the chicken vapor enters the walls of the oven, it's as if chicken entered the oven. So how are you going to go now and cook milk in the same oven and have milk vapor enter and trafe up the oven and trafe up the food, because then the milk will receive from the chicken vapor and you have an isser bas of a chalav. That's why it's forbidden. But by a microwave oven, the walls of the microwave are not what's heating up the food. There is no fire or electric heat. It's rather heating using radiation or radio electromagnetic waves, which is projected from a vacuum tube in the microwave, bounced off the metal-lined walls of the microwave, which penetrate the food from all sides, thus heating up the food without heating up the walls. This high technological method of cooking food cooks through causing the electrons, the water molecules inside the food, to run around in atomic levels, which then generate heat and thus cook the food. But not that the microwave walls are sending actual heat. The heat is all occurring only within the food. Based on this clarification of the technical aspects of a microwave, there is an opinion amongst Rabbanim which states that you can freely use a microwave for meat and milk, one after the other, so long as it's cleaned in between, there's no leftover residue of the meat or milk. Why? As the walls always remain parav. The walls don't receive any vapor. The walls are cold. The walls don't get heated in a microwave oven. So is the opinion of Rav Yitzchak Yosef, as he related in his weekly shir and has publicized. Nonetheless, in truth, the majority of Poskim and Rabbanim and Gdolei Poskei Dereinu all completely negate this allowance and this assertion, and state that in truth there is no difference from a halachic perspective, even though the technicalities of the two ovens are different. And therefore, just like a regular oven cannot be switched from meat to milk or milk to meat, so too this oven may not be switched from milk to meat or meat to milk. And you have to designate it for one or the other, even if you clean it in between. So is the ruling of Rav Vosner, Rav Elyashiv, Rav Scheinberg, Rav Halberstam, Rav the Charedus, and so is the consensus of the vast majority of the Poskim today. Now what's the reason? Seemingly we said a very good argument of a difference. The walls of the microwave are not generating heat and therefore don't absorb. Problem is, this is a mistaken analysis. It's correct that the microwave walls may not get hot. They are not shooting forth the heat. But nonetheless, when the food gets hot, the food sends steam onto the walls. So who cares if the walls themselves are hot initially or innately, or are cold and are receiving hot steam from the food? If there's hot steam hitting them, they're absorbing. So when you cook milk in there, it's absorbing milk. When you then cook meat, it's absorbing meat and becomes treif. And can trafe up the food you're heating up inside. Likewise, there's also spills that occur in a microwave oven. The spill is hot, so that gets absorbed in the wall. Furthermore, microwave ovens contain a vent duct that contain the actual steam inside of it that cannot get cleaned out, and is thus not kasherable. These are all reasons for why the chatchila one definitely may not rely on the above, and it's forbidden to use a microwave for meat to milk or milk to meat. You have to designate it for one purpose. By those microwave ovens which are called combination microwave ovens, which is also an oven using electricity and also a microwave, according to all opinions, they cannot be used for both and must be designated for one or the other, even according to the previous negated opinion that we mentioned. Nonetheless, not all is lost. The good news is that there's still a way that you can facilitate the heating up or cooking of a non-similar type of food, such as to heat up meat in the milchik microwave or to heat up cheese in a fleishik microwave, and that is through using a hermetically sealed container. All are in agreement that the issue with the ovens is the steam, the vapor. Well, if I find a way of containing the vapor of my food, and my food is not going to be touching in any which way the oven floor, the oven walls, and the vapor will not escape it, and there's no problem to cook in the oven in such a way. So, for example, you want to heat up a pizza in your fleishik microwave oven. You make sure the oven is clean and dry. You place the pizza down on a glass plate, that's obviously milchik, not fleishik, into the oven, and then hermetically seal it with the different microwave containers that allow sealing and prevention of vapor escape. And if this has been facilitated, you can go ahead and turn it on and enjoy your melted cheese pizza. Nonetheless, there are some poskim of today which discourage such use of the microwave, as practically this can cause problems. What if the ceiling falls off? What if the cover falls off or gets smooth and vapor escapes? And then you're entering yourself into a halachic problem. And therefore the best thing always is to make things simple in a Jewish and kosher kitchen and avoid problems. Try to get 2 microwaves, one for milchik and one for fleishik. Or to suffice with not using a microwave for one of the foods and rather using another type of oven. As experience shows that using these different heterim they are not always abided by everyone, and not doing so can enter the kashrus of the microwave into question. It is thus better for ease of mind to go ahead, pay your $50 or $100 for a second microwave, and get it for its second use, so you don't enter into these shilas.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.